scratched is US Open #1. Gates go back and they are off and racing. Rushed out the gates is Landing on the Moon, who wants to be prominent, and around that is Prince of Denmark, who now goes off to lead them, and Prince of Denmark is going to go 2 lengths clear of the field, with Flaming Drum in second. Then comes Landing on the Moon in third. Further back in running, you're going to find Bob Lee Swagger, who's only about 5 or 6 lengths off them. Graduation Time goes past that one. Then we drop back in the field to the white and pink of War Sword. Further back in running, He's a Gaul. A long way in behind is Big Five, who's battling to stay in touch. So in front is Prince of Denmark. Wants to lead them a merry dance. Goes off about 1.5 lengths now. Make that 2 lengths with Flaming Drum in second. Then comes Graduation Time with Landing on the Moon. Bob Lee Swagger. War Sword is about 6 lengths off them. He's a Gaul. And out back is Big Five, who's 12 lengths off the leader. They're homeward bound. And in front over here is Prince of Denmark, who says, "Come and catch me." Has got 2 lengths on the field. Graduation Time on the inside. Flaming Drum to the outside, but in front is Prince of Denmark. Prince of Denmark goes nicely for Richard Fourie. Got a length and a bit to spare. Gutsy finds a bit extra, and Prince of Denmark now stretches away. Prince of Denmark goes on to beat Graduation Time. Look at the run from Big Five, who's taken off to run third, and then came Bob Lee Swagger in fourth. Let's have a good look at this head-on replay. You can see Prince of Denmark, the black and pink down the center, being asked for more by Richard Fourie, and gave a beautiful kick at about the 200-meter mark, and now stretches away. Well done to Kelly Mitchley. We'll take this opportunity to wish her well in the Western Cape tomorrow. Well done to Taryn Spong and to Brian, and of course to Brendan Fegan, not forgetting Bryce. Graduation Time second. I think Bob Lee Swagger on that, number 8, is going to run third, just ahead of number 2, Big Five, who was absolutely taking off, and I think a horse we can follow going forward.
Race 2, first leg of the place accumulator, Prince of Denmark from the Kelly Mitchley stable, and well done to the winning connections. I see Mr. Fegan is on course this afternoon, and well done to the Spongs as well. Nice to have them in the winner's box. Prince of Denmark, and I've got with me here Doc, and he's collecting on behalf of Albert, the winning groom of the winner this afternoon. So Doc, tell him very well done. 1,500 courtesy of World Sports Betting. Richard Fourie doing a little bit of ballet flying through the background there to get you. Richard, well done, and welcome back to the winner's box this afternoon. Obviously, there was a favourite in the race, and studying form, Kelly did give this one a bit of an each-way chance, and yeah, I thought won quite well.
Yeah, look, he looked like a nice sort of horse. I remember him from the Cape Town days with Mr. Snaith and the team back at home, but yeah, he's still a big boy, and I did recommend gelding him. I think he'll just be a better horse, and like I said, floated down to the start. That little bit where I did manage to canter him, but you know, he's got a little bit of a reputation of fly jumping, so just took all necessary precautions just to get him there quietly. But then the gates opened, showed a lot of speed. He burned up quite a bit in the backstretch and managed to get him back just before we took the turn, and yeah, up the straight I just sat a little bit longer and picked him up, and he was still enough horse to fight off a finish if it had to come. So it was a good win. Well done to Kelly and the team, to everybody doing all the hard work behind the scenes, to the owners, thank you very much, and to my sponsors, Winning Form.
All right, well, I'm not going to let you run away, and I'm sure Kelly knows why, because the Pick 6 is coming up. So I'm just going to ask you quickly, in the next race you're riding for, Kelly, you're riding Launch Code?
Yes, I rode him once, first run here. Ran a very good third, if I'm not mistaken, and I thought he would have won by now, so hopefully he can get it right today.
I think it will. Race 4, you got Summer Odyssey from the Creefs table, big runner knocking on the door for the next win.
Yes, she ran a very good race in, I think it was a graduation or something like that, where she carried 54.5 and against the boys, and she flew up nicely. So nice sort of lightweight, and hoping she can seal the deal today.
I think so as well. And then race 5, Coastal Path, must have each way claims.
My worry is his draw. There's quite a bit of speed on the inside. I'm not going to get lucky like last time I could get him handy. So I think today I'm just going to have to take my medicine a little bit and try and get him halfway and hope he can finish off us into the quartets.
Now race 6, you're riding Back for More, also for Alan?
Yes, last time carried big weights. Been a bit disappointing, but she's a type of filly that just needs to continue racing. She's very mature. When I won on her quite early, I said to Mr. Greef, that she probably won a bit too soon. I think it's a time when we were all going for the winners and we needed numbers, and she's just taken a bit of a knock, and she's just got to find a racing pattern again.
All right, now you won't know, but we had one of the staffs come upstairs early on to talk about Port Louis. Apparently, a change with regards to a little bit of their whip, which is
yes.
Tell us about that. It's very interesting, if you don't mind.
Last time I rode him, and when I went after him with a encouraging crop, and he curled under me, and he didn't like it at all. And he's a small horse, and I thought. Because he's so small, he was giving me everything, and then I was expecting a little bit more from him, and he gave up on me. So I went into the Stipendary Stewards room today, and I did make a note that I don't want to touch this horse with the whip today. I want to ride him with confidence and hands, and he's giving you everything all the time anyway. So I just didn't want to force him to give me more that he doesn't have, because he runs with his heart on his sleeve. So I'm hoping that could do the trick for us.
All right, I want you to stay there, because I think before we get to Kelly as well, it's awesome. That is what we want in the industry. I mean, we had a Stipendary Steward come upstairs, tell us about the feature race this afternoon, that Richard went to tell them that this horse doesn't like the stick. He's going to try and ride it without the stick as much as possible. Now, in the good old days, Richard, in the days of Mr. Tillett and going back to those days of the Stipes, so much more of that took place, which is awesome. And I'm glad to see that this is happening, and much appreciated. Thank you. And thanks to the staffs for sharing that information.
Well, I hope it works. But yeah, I just feel that, that's the kind of signals he's sending me, and I'm pretty sure this could be the difference from him running so many places to actually winning races.
100%. Thank you, Richard.
Awesome. Thank you.
Here we go. The Winning Form sponsored Richard. And thanks very much, Kelly. Thank you for giving us the time to let him go through that. And interesting to hear what he had to say about that one runner as well. Kelly, you'll be thrilled to bits in the winner's box. Things are going according to plan. You've got a big weekend. This kickstarts your weekend, because you're going to Hollywood Bets, Durbanville tomorrow as well. So we're going to be holding thumbs for you.
No, thank you so much. We have a ticket. We have a chance. Have to go and try. We can't just sit here for the rest of our lives. But anyway, it's nice having Brendan Fegan on course to lead in his winner, or half a winner, and the Brian and Terence Wong. Well done to them, and thank you for all the continuous support all three of them give me. I really appreciate that. And well done to Richard. Very nice ride from him. And thank you to our sponsors, Betway.
All right. Do you think you can win the next one with Launch Code, like Richard feels he can?
He's been working exceptionally well at home, and I think he does have a massive each-way shot.
What's your next best on the day?
I do like Prince of Fire.
Okay.
I do give him a big shout today as well. I do think he will see out the 1,600 meters, as this is also his third run after arrest.
Okay, tremendous. Thank you very much.
No, and just want to say a huge thank you to my team back at home that does all the behind-the-scenes work, and to Carl that puts all the extra efforts in. Thank you.
All right, tremendous. Now we're going to go to Brendan Fegan, the man that loves his racing. And listen to this. His wife's going to get a massive present, because it's her birthday. Here we go. So, Liana, I nearly said pregnant. Can you believe it? That would really be a present, wouldn't it be? But anyway, happy birthday to your wife. I know she loves the racing as well. Is she on course today?
No, she's not.
She's not on course. I saw all over Facebook, and all the love was shared, which is wonderful.
Thanks for your comments.
Yeah, there we go. Tremendous. But well done for being in the winner's box.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. Firstly, to my wife, happy birthday, love. Love you lots. I did tell you when I left. I'll give you a mention on TV. So I'm glad it worked out. To Kelly, to Carl, to the whole KM Racing team, thank you very much. Kelly and Brian, I must actually mention it, but Kelly and Brian offered the horse. I was not 100% in on it. I had my doubts, but they've proven me wrong again. So thank you very much to Brian and to Taryn. Well done. Our partnership just keeps getting better. And to Richard, top ride. I think Richard, he got the best out of the horse. I think we've got something to look forward to in Prince of Denmark there. And to everyone that supports, to my dad, thank you.
Well done, well said. And 15,000 Rand, Racehorse Owners Association special. There we go.
Thank you, thank you.
And I know that being the man that he is, half of his shares going straight to the birthday girl sitting back home. And he's just showed me spot on. So there we go. Okay, so well done to the Winning Connections, Prince of Denmark.